So Kim Phang is one of my good old friend. We started from the 40 days, and right now to riding a road bike. And I think him having seen my transformation with CRZ and Waza itself, I believe he also took the chance to give himself a bit to measure bike based on what you see on the footage right now of him taking the custom measurements of his body, or rather his body's fit, in order for us to manufacture the right frame, titanium frame for him, for his Waza bike. The purpose of getting a Waza bike was to eliminate many of these chronic issues.
As soon as the first step is done, the information and physical measurements will be submitted to myself. I will then try to discuss with the client what would be his ideal posture based on the discussions that we agreed on. And so, for example, for Kim Phang, his primary objective is how to get this posture. There is a posture that he would typically observe on the Pro Tour, because most of us, even though we only started in COVID, we have to remember that most of our information comes from YouTube. And based on that, he is wondering how come some of the pro riders can sustain a very smooth pedaling posture and aerodynamic position. But for normal riders like him, and for some of his friends, how come this position seems to be a huge challenge? So, after all the drawing and development, the most exciting part of the program is the build phase. On the build phase, we really prefer that we do it at our workshop together with our chief mechanic, because we want to make sure that all the build, the adjustments are up to spec. And since this is a made to measure custom build, we also get to handpick the parts instead of buying stock and then you go to a bike fitter and then you end up being advised to change a crank, change the saddle, change the handlebar, which just compounds your cost. So this solution from day one is already as perfect as it can be, because we are not restricted to the store stock bike. This means that we can handpick every part of the machine that is purposely built to how you would like to ride. So for Kim Phang, he wanted to have that sustainable posture, hence we had to give him a customized handlebar that would assist his muscles to develop in a certain way. We had to 3D print a frame that would specifically fit him. And from there, we road test the bike, making sure that everything is up to spec. We send the video to the client to give him a sense of closeness to the project, that he was really part of the development of the project. And this is one of the biggest difference, is that the client will really become part of this entire story and give him a better appreciation when he gets his bike. But before that, we gotta make sure that we test it.
Our there. We will be testing your bike before packing it up, just to make sure that everything is working well. Yes, but so far everything is working well inside the studio, but you never know. So today we're just gonna be riding it out, maybe for 30 minutes, an hour, and then we'll give you feedback if everything is working well, shifting well, before we pack it up. Okay, so we want to thank Yip for building it. We slept at 11 last night, but I think everything is looking good. Okay, so we'll give you feedback. We're just gonna prepare and then just ride it out.
Later. So, wow.
Yes.
That's good. The bike's good. Woo! Take a rest for a while.
Test 1, 2, 3.
just a little
Climb
bit.
slowly.
Everyone, I
Gear
think, has
12,
accepted
climb
that
slowly.
Almeida is going to take this
Good.
down now.
Yeah, I think they have, and they're all thinking about second place now. So this way, Almeida can just
Okay,
be
get
in
ready
his
to go
own
to the
force.
resting
He's
position.
fully committed. He has no one else to worry about. He knows 30 seconds at this point is enough to win the stage. So we're going to be thinking about, okay, can I take a time bonus? Can I be sprinting for second or third?
Saying to him at a moment like this, but just keep calm and keep what you're doing, I imagine, Matt.
Yeah, they'll be just encouraging him the whole way in now, just telling him he's going to do it. It's a great ride.
Almeida. Yesterday, it is...
That's the mission of
Yeah,
XDS Astana.
that could well be it. Oh, what a wonderful shot side on of the world champion right now. He just looks so perfect, doesn't he? He always looks so silky smooth on the bike.
White shorts for Rebay, do you think?
What length do you think those cranks are, Hutch?
Oh, we got down to was a 165 something.
There we go. So
I'm
do you
not
want
guessing. I think
Michael Hutchinson.
But isn't it spectacular how good he was today, and he didn't
Perfect.
manage to get rid of Matthew Van Der Poel and Sun Around.
No, Mr. Kim Phang, how's the bike?
Very
Approve?
Toshman
No
is
refund.
having a